A confident stride and a highly distinctive bearded silhouette make the Scottish Terrier an instantly recognized cultural icon worldwide. Historically, they have sat beside global leaders and royalty, carrying an incredibly serious expression that gives them a uniquely regal, high-status perception. Because of this prestigious footprint, people look at their compact size and naturally assume they are perfectly mannered, aristocratic lapdogs. Physically, their profile aligns with that assumption. They weigh a manageable 8 to 10 kilograms, and they only require a moderate amount of daily exercise. But this radar chart reveals a massive contradiction in their profile. While their physical requirements sit near the bottom, their score for ownership difficulty shoots up to a 4 out of 5, right alongside a notoriously low trainability rating. Those specific metrics make them a highly risky choice for first-time owners, and completely unsuitable for loud, chaotic households. Why would a dog built perfectly for a quiet afternoon on the couch behave like an unyielding, rebellious outsider? The answer requires a look at their physical origins. This is the rugged, barren terrain of historical Scotland. Early breeders completely ignored aesthetics. They needed a living tool to eradicate vermin from farm properties, resulting in a fierce, highly independent hunter. That iconic silhouette serves a highly specific function. Their low center of gravity and thick, powerful build allowed them to navigate harsh, rocky environments and forcefully dig dangerous prey out of the earth. Today, a modern Scottish Terrier possesses a massive prey drive that bursts aggressively to the surface at the sight of any moving target. Bringing that deep-rooted hunting drive into a modern living room instantly causes friction. It makes them highly reactive and notoriously difficult to manage around other small pets. A sudden lunge at a squirrel or a snap at a smaller animal in the backyard is a flawless execution of the exact directive they were engineered for. To understand their minds, compare a terrier to a herding dog. A herder constantly monitors its human handler, waiting for the next whistle or command. This split-screen logic tree illustrates the difference in how they process information. The herder on the left loops back to a human for instructions, but a Scottie working deep underground inside a dark badger hole faces a barrier. It calculates the threat, executing a decision entirely on its own. Surviving that terrifying isolation required immense courage. They had to act autonomously, without waiting for human permission. When modern owners ask them to sit, the dog evaluates the request, decides it isn't critical for survival, and ignores it. Humans quickly label this behavior as blind stubbornness. Their famous aloofness toward strangers works exactly the same way. They were bred to tune out the chaos of a crowd and bond deeply and exclusively with a single working partner. A Scottish Terrier evaluates commands critically. Their refusal to obey blindly proves their high intelligence and hardwired capacity for independent thought. Managing this ancient historical blueprint in the present day requires highly structured, firm boundaries. Physically, they need moderate daily exercise to stave off severe boredom and destructive behavior. They also require dedicated, professional grooming to maintain their iconic, dense double coat. The psychological maintenance demands a very specific approach. Training must be highly consistent and firm, but always deeply respectful of their innate autonomy. Expecting immediate, eager obedience from a Scottie creates constant, destructive friction. Forcing compliance will quickly and permanently break down the relationship. Consequently, this is an incredibly poor fit for anyone seeking an easygoing, subservient pet, or a highly social dog eager to greet strangers. But for an experienced owner who understands their history and respects their dignity, this independent hunter becomes a uniquely loyal and confident companion.